Today's tutorial is basically teaching you guys how to add pom-poms to a satin headband. Normally when I add pom-poms to a headband, I always use a glitter headband, but I have a lot of customers who like the thicker band. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to do that today. So first things first, I make my bows. The bows I did today were Lilo and Stitch theme for the movie, and I used die number 82, the Emma in 3 inches. I have my pom-poms here. I have 4 felt circles, and I have the satin headband as well. So now that everything's here, we're going to start the process of how to attach it onto the headband. So first things first is obviously you have to have your bows done. I have my bows done. I'm going to get 2 felt circles. Well, we're going to need 4 felt circles. We're going to get the first one. And the first one basically is to add hot glue here. So when we glue this to the headband, we don't have fuzzies everywhere. So it'll be easier to attach it to the headband. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make it kind of like a rectangle, because we want it to basically fit like this. So we're going to do that, and we're going to cut a slit like this. Actually, I think I did it too skinny. Let's do that again. Let's cut off a little bit less. So I kind of want it to the width of here. So you don't need to cut that much off of it. So let's just cut a little bit less. A little bit here, a little bit here. And then we're gonna make a slit in the middle. So this is basically, we're going to go like this. We're gonna get this here, and we're gonna glue it like this. So we want it to look like that. So I'm gonna add, I have fabric glue, y'all, because my other glue gun that I normally use for regular hot glue, it stopped working on me this weekend. So now I'm stuck with this glue gun until I ordered another one. The other one gets here today. Okay, so we added glue there. Then we're gonna go down and add glue to this edge. And honestly, fabric glue works and regular hot glue works. Whatever glue you have on hand. We're gonna glue that down on this side, and then we're doing the same thing on the other side. So this basically makes it easier when we get to the step to attaching it onto the headband and gluing it down. It's easier to glue it down when you have like felt or like a flat surface and not fuzzies everywhere, because fuzzies is hard to glue down fuzzies. Okay, so this is what you want, like this. Once you have it here, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna puff it out. We're gonna act like this is an alligator clip, and we're gonna attach our bow to the pom-pom. Okay, so now you kind of want to set up your pom-poms to how you're going to attach it to the headband. So the pom-poms like this, we added glue on it. We have our thing here. We're going to slide our headband like this onto the pom-pom. So when you put your pom-pom on, you want to make sure your pom-pom is puffed like this. For when you add it on, you'll know exactly how it's going to look onto the headband. So I know this is the front, and it's going to slide in like this. Same thing with the other side. You got to figure out what side you're going to slide it in, and which one's the front. So once you know what the front is, we're going to go like all other pom-poms. We're going to go puff down, and then we're going to attach our bow to it. So we want the fuzzy to look down. We want this to be on this side. I'm going to add hot glue to the back of my glue. I already got fuzzies on my glue gun. We're going to add a generous amount of hot glue. I have a mixture of regular hot glue and fabric glue. If you guys wondering, like, why does it look milky? It's because it's 2 glues in one. Okay, and like always, we're gonna go, put you guys this way. We're gonna push it onto our pom-pom, and then we're gonna hold on flat like this. So there's the bottom. Here is where the pom-pom goes. We're gonna add some pressure, make sure it gets nice and stuck. So now our pom-pom is ready to be added to the headband. It looks like that. So we're gonna do the same thing to the other one. So as you can see here, both pom-poms are done and they're matching. And we have this side and this side. So now you can attach it onto our headband. Okay, so I thought I recorded a tutorial, and come to find out, I didn't press record, but thank God I still have the other side to do. So I already did one side. So first things first, what you're gonna do is once you have your pom-poms already made, you're attached to the headband. So normally, see how it's like this way? We're gonna twist it, and then we're gonna slide it onto the headband. And so I'm gonna twist it this way, kind of put my finger in, and I'm gonna kind of guide it onto the headband. And then we're gonna slide it to where we want it. So I thought I recorded it, but I kind of do them both at the same time. Put this one on first and I put this one on second, and kind of visualize like, okay, do I want it here? Do I want it closer? This looks good. So once you have the placement where you want it, it's nice and secure. Actually, let's go a little bit more up. You could play around with it to figure out how I want it. I think that looks good. Okay, I think this looks good. So once you have both placements set, what we're gonna do first is we're going to secure the felt. So this is why we added the felt here. So when we glue it down to the headband, we have like a flat surface, or also just be fuzzies everywhere, and it's gonna be hard to glue it down to the satin headband. So that's the first step. We're gonna get our BSI glue and our hot glue. So first things first, we kind of lift it up. We're gonna add BSI glue to the headband. A generous amount. You guys see? It's kind of hard to tell, it's navy. And then we're gonna add our, kind of move this out of the way. We're gonna add our hot glue onto the felt circle. Add hot glue here, add hot glue down there, and then we're gonna put it down. And that's gonna secure the pom-pom onto the headband. And we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. I'm gonna hold it there for a second, make sure it gets nice and stuck. And then we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. And you kind of know where the middle is at, because basically where the felt is at is where we're gonna glue it down. So that's how you know that it's gluing on straight, because we're gluing down the felt. So as you can see here, here's the felt. So you'll make sure that your bow is not gonna be crooked, because we already aligned it to the felt. We know that this is the front. So that makes it easier too. So same thing on this side, we're gonna add BSI glue here. And then we're gonna add our hot glue here, hot glue here. And then we're gonna press it down towards the headband. And then we kind of hold it here. So that's securing the top part. So now the top part of the pom-pom is secure. We wanna cover up the little rubber bands. We don't want that showing either. Look how cute. Our cute little headband. So it's nice and secure, but obviously we don't want this showing. So what I did is I chose a felt that kind of matches the pom-pom. Here is like the blue color, so I chose like the blue color. And we're gonna make a square. So all I did was make a square and kind of cover up that rubber band. And honestly, it's already secure, but obviously we want it to look aesthetically pleasing. So we're gonna cover up the rubber band. Ooh, excuse me, we're gonna cover up the rubber band. So we're gonna make a rectangle. To cover up that rubber band. And we're going to glue it like this. So we're going to get our glue gun again. We're going to add glue here, and get our felt, and then stick it on. This is the way I kind of improvised and did it, but everyone has their own way. When you make stuff, you kind of figure out what works best, and I kind of did this on the whim. This is my second time doing it, and it held up well, and it worked really good. So that's how I attached pom-poms on a satin headband. So there is a tutorial for that. So for the bows, I used die number 82. It's the MN 3 inches from mariatreto.com, and I got the satin headband from Amazon. And here it is with the Emma. And last week I did it on the Elizabeth. So we added cute Minnie and Mickey, and this one I did Lilo and Stitch. Follow for more tutorials.